How are you?
I'm good. How are
Great
you?
to see you. What's new?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Please tell me, Rabbi. Hello. Good morning, Ms. Landrum. Ma'am, you are charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Judge is laying down the foundation. Reckless driving in Texas isn't just a ticket. It's a criminal charge. What's interesting here is how he brings up probable cause. Basically, that's the court deciding there's enough evidence to go forward, not necessarily that she's guilty. And notice how he throws in that subtle warning about losing driving privileges. That's his way of saying, you get one shot at behaving. Don't blow it.
The officer was dispatched to a major accident on East Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated he was traveling in lane 2 out of 4, observed his rearview mirror, the defendant's vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed, following closely with a motorcycle also traveling at a high rate of speed. The complainant stated the defendant was racing with the motorcycle. The defendant was mimicking the motorcycle's lane changes in speed. And when the defendant entered lane 1, the defendant began to lose control and her front bumper collided with the complainant's front right, causing him to lose control and crash into another motor vehicle. A total of 4 motor vehicles were involved in the collision. All vehicles were towed and the damage for each vehicle was over approximately $1,000. The officer made contact with the defendant, who identified herself as the driver of the vehicle.
What does high rate of speed mean?
Let me see if the officer specified.
I mean, I'm going to find probable cause, but I'm curious. I mean, if she's going just while he's doing that, Miss Landrum, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive like this again. And if I find that you're driving like this or you pick up a new case, I will take your ability to drive away. And I'm going to tell you, living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive blows. It's awful. Try living without driving. It's terrible. So just don't, please.
Your Honor, the speed's not specified in the OR.
I mean, I think that there's enough to go now for probable cause. Just be careful. You've got a great lawyer. She will take care of you. You must listen to her. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with her. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. Don't pick up a new case and not on 610. All right. We're going to craft bond condition for you to sign. Once you sign them, after that, you'll be free to go. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mr. Johnson. Just no reckless driving, racing, donuts, street takeovers, and the like that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please.
This way.
No driving like Batman.
All right, Judge, next is page 12.
Oh,
Diaz,
thank you.
come on up.
So can you file those conditions? Do you
Yes,
mind? Please? You are Diaz Jimenez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Diaz Jimenez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 1st, 2025, the officer observed a vehicle on the 19700 block of US Freeway 59 make a last-minute lane change and cross a solid white line. Once in the lane, the vehicle failed to maintain a single lane and touched the white line multiple times. When the vehicle came to a red light, the vehicle stopped much slower than prudent and slowly inched up to the stop line. Once at the stop line, the vehicle proceeded past the stop line with the entire vehicle nearly past the line and in the intersection. The vehicle then accelerated through the red light, running the red light, and a traffic stop was then initiated. The vehicle failed to maintain a single lane multiple times before stopping, and the officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle. The officer observed the defendant to have an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red, glossy, bloodshot eyes. The officer asked if the defendant had any alcohol to drink, and the defendant became belligerent and refused to answer. The officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, and the defendant agreed to perform standard field sobriety tests, but walked away and refused. Based on training experience, the officer believed they lost the use of mental faculties and physical faculties, and the DICs were read. However, the defendant refused breath specimens. A blood search warrant was signed and executed.
Got it. Any priority to be honest? Can you check, please?
There was a prior in 2017, Your Honor.
Out of Oregon, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Diaz, I'm going to find that there's problem.
To the tone shift. The judge is dead serious here. He's not exaggerating when he says there's a death every day in Harris County due to alcohol. That's real. These kind of warnings might sound harsh, but they come from seeing tragedy on repeat. What do you think? Should judges speak this directly to defendants, or does it come off as too
A restriction on your license. You are not allowed to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, I'm going to put you in jail by revoking your bond and raising it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. We don't have a license on file, Your Honor.
If you do not have a license, you are not allowed to drive, and I'll have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 children. If you don't have a license and a guardian interlock on your car, you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You will be randomly tested also to prove so that we know that you're not consuming any kind of other substances as well. Tell me, Mr. Diaz-Jimenez, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, if you ever have any issues, come back and we can talk about giving you an application for an appointed lawyer. But I'm absolutely serious when I'm telling you I'm going to protect my public at all costs. Every single day, there's a death in Harris County due to alcohol. You understand? All right, I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us. I'll get you to Victoria to sign a reset. You'll get with Maddie for your bond conditions. Then after that, you'll be free to go. Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 12, Duran, come on up.
Just go ahead, take a seat for you. We'll wait for your lawyer to get here.
All right, Judge. Page 2, Angel. Erica Angel. Judge, this one bonded out.
Sir, step over this way and between the two desks. And turn this to the car.
Say it again.
Page 2, Angel.
Good morning, Miss Angel. Ma'am, you are charged with theft of service. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Do you have a lawyer today, ma'am? Let's do this. I'll provide you one today. Let me have you take a seat in the jury box and we'll see where we go. Your case is extremely old and I don't know where we're going to go from here. So let's do this. I'm going to have you provide your lawyer today. We'll have you talk to them and we'll go from there. Just take a seat for me in the jury box, please. Thanks.
Should we have 2 more that the attorneys are not good?
Okay, let's wait. Any THAs?
No, Judge.
No? Okay.
Morning.
How are you?
Doing well. Good to see you, Your Honor.
Jamil, what you got?
Erica Angel, today's docket. She's in the jury box right now. It's an older case,
Yes,
so
it's really, really old. Do we have
she was arrested for this and then subsequently reported. She was confused as to.
You say she was deported?
Yes. She arrived in the United States at the age of 4 in the Dallas area, and it was not.
It doesn't matter. Where are we going? essentially is
I've
what?
spoken with the chief and we've come up with a PTI for her to complete in order to have the case dismissed.
How, what are the requirements?
She's going to have to write a letter describing what occurred and also take a class in community service.
Okay. How long do you want?
30 days?
Okay,
For the PTI or?
PTI.
Yes.
And then because of age is, and I mean, if you're telling me that's what it is, I trust you, right? Because I just don't know. Come up, man. He's really secured you a great deal. This is the type of case that can really ruin just anything, really. So this is a way that if you complete it successfully here, it'll get dismissed. But I'm not giving you a lot of time just because the case is nearly, it's nearly 800 days old. So what we'll do is we'll set you off 30 days. Everything must be completed by that time. Do you understand? Can you get it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you ever have any issues, he's great and, he'll contact you. You can always come back here and talk to us, but there's not much that you have to do really. Okay. Okay, guys.
Thank you very much.
So I'm not going to waive it at the next setting. She's got to be back if she hasn't completed it, and then we'll go from there. All right.
That done before then.
Okay, thanks. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Judge, were there going to be any bond conditions?
Standard bond conditions.
Yeah, where's it from? Thank you, Victoria. I forgot.
It appears to be just a private title transfer between her and the complainant.
So I guess I'll just do no contact with the complaining witness then.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so you're not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case, okay? I know, just,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay, all right. They'll file the conditions, we'll have you sign, and after that, you'll be free to go, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Gonzalez Hernandez is who we're on, Judge.
Okay.
He's done mitigation, TRAS and everything. We're just waiting on it.
Wait, where we at?
Waiting on PTI approval. We had submitted stuff.
Alex, what say you?
Trying to see what the last correspondence was.
Did you just submit it?
No, we had
Okay.
submitted it. I'm trying to remember.
If you just submitted, then I would have given them time, but if it's been a while, then I'm gonna jump on,
So looks like the last email we have from Nathan was back in November, and we don't have any follow-up in regard to any issues he may have had with the approval process. So, and then, as you know, Nathan's no longer here.
So I
if-
guess let's set it for a week.
Oh, with Bernadette?
Bernadette.
Yeah, you don't mind?
No, I'll follow.
Yeah.
No problem.
And then I'll keep it waived.
Okay, I'll follow Bernadette.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Sorry, I'm calling, give me a second then. Yes, this is Judge Fleischer from Court 5. Can you tell Colin that I need to talk to him, please? He was in here earlier and I just thought a couple things and I need to talk to him.
Counsel, what
Please.
is that?
He can call me on this number. This is my cell phone. Do you have it? He can either come here or just call me, whatever he wants. Doesn't matter, but I just I need to talk to him if you don't mind. Okay. Did it come up on the caller ID? Okay, give me a second. Treya. No, I was calling her. Shreya, not Treya. Run that Treya.
Okay. Judge, hi. We're approaching on James Schwartz. The DA is going to go try some ribs, right?
Shorts.
Yes. I have to approach just because of the age of the case. It was ballpark, Judge. It's my second setting. I know.
Do you want to try real quick?
Yes, that was my plan. Josh.
Okay, go for it. Can you get a sec?
Yes. Yes. I'll wait. Just for you, Judge.
Good luck.
Judge.
Judge, how you doing today?
Have they not accepted the filing? Is that what you're saying?
I think I looked at it. It's accepted now. I just didn't get a notification that it was accepted. But it looks to be like an active case on the clerk's website.
Can I give you, Steph, do you mind?
It is an active case.
Okay, so we're good?
Judge, I just needed an approach on it.
Look,
The only issue is with the interlock device. She can't go get it because the driver's license is suspended. She has an appointment on Friday to get it installed, Judge.
okay, I guess I'll grant it when she gets it, you know?
So she
Okay,
needs to take someone else, have someone else go to the facility with her. So she's not driving. Have it installed and bring proof on the 14th when you're on the docket.
Okay, that's fine. Can I approach on Friday after that?
Sure,
Or no?
anytime.
Okay. All right, thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Your
Have a good
court,
one.
your client set on the occupations on the docket for the 14th.
Okay.
So if
Well,
you
I
can
just
just
didn't.
have her here on the 14th with her proof, that'll be
Okay.
fine.
I'll try to get it all done on Friday if we can. She needs it to go to work, but I understand.
Just come in anytime. We can take care of it for you, Scott, really,
All right, thank
Not a
you.
big
I
deal.
appreciate it, Judge.
for
All
sure.
right,
Thanks, bud.
thank you.
So 2 settings ago, you asked the state to subpoena someone to the sheriff's office.
Are we on the record yet, Judge?
Yeah, let's go on the record. All right, we're going on the record. Please do not speak. If you want to speak, go outside. We are on the record. Today's date is January 8th, 2025. It's approximately 10:01 in the morning. Wednesday, January 8th. Guys, if you would be so kind, please identify yourselves for purpose of the record.
Kelsey Siegler for the state.
Mackenzie Watson for the state.
Colin Evans for the defense.
And I have a Miss Castillo who's on the docket. The case is 228 days old. I'm going to allow you to go, Mr.
Thank you, Judge.
Evans, please.
So Judge, I substituted in on this case several months ago.
Really fascinating. The defense attorney is going after the credibility of the arresting officer. He's pulling up disciplinary history, negligence, even misreports, all to question whether the officer's testimony can be trusted. In court, that's called impeaching a witness. And if the officer's credibility falls apart, the whole prosecution's case could crumble right with it.
Other suspensions for failing to write reports on time. Basically just a pattern of conduct from this officer. I want his personnel file to see if there's other issues that he's had that may not have risen to the level of a suspension according to the sheriff's office policies. I have found in other cases where
How do you have what you have now?
the state has provided that. The district attorney's office, the sheriff's office has not provided me with the records of the subpoena.
Do you know if they are in possession of any other records?
It's my understanding that yes, they are, but they're working on getting it together.
Do you have an idea of when? Have they reached out to you to let you know? Have you reached out to them? State. What do you know?
So Morgan did her due diligence. We've reached out to Alma Martinez, who's in charge of all disclosures at the office. My understanding is once we do that, and then she says there's nothing else, there's not really anything else we could do. We did show or share all of the disclosures that we do have, all the documents. And further with the subpoena issues, we're still.
We did subpoena her to come today, right?
It was still in progress as of January 6th, the subpoena.
We weren't quite sure who to subpoena from my conversation with Morgan, because we've been in contact with the paralegal from the Harris County Sheriff's Office. And we have asked who we should subpoena in this case. And
Who's in charge of, who's the custodian of personnel files?
And that's something that we're still trying, or sorry.
Yeah, we don't know who that person is.
And if I may, Judge, at the last setting, you asked the prosecutor to subpoena someone from the Sheriff's Office Legal Department.
And she was in the process of doing that subpoena on the 6th. So was that Monday? Yeah.
The only thing I can tell you is that if you want to set this case for trial, set it for trial. And if you don't get what you asked for, then hey, but I don't know. We've gone round and round with them. I mean, there's got to be another file, I would imagine, right? That's
Right, Your Honor, but all that we can do is really reach out to Alma Martinez. And then if she doesn't have anything, then
who's this person?
she just works with the office. She's like in charge of all the disclosure databases and tells us if there's other.
She
files.
works with the Harris County Sheriff's Office?
No, with the DA's
the
office.
DA's office. Okay, so do you want to find out who the proper person to subpoena is and we can try to find and get them here?
I've subpoenaed the Sheriff's Office, the custodian of records for these records that I'm looking for.
Did you put like a date certain for them to be here?
December 19th.
To be here?
Show up. They're still under the subpoena. And you asked the state to get.
To our
somebody here.
knowledge, when I'm looking at the subpoena sent out, it just says to contact defense counsel. It does not actually ask for anything specific to be sent to him. So maybe that's why no action has been taken on the
I
subpoena
think
yet.
maybe you're not looking at the attachment.
Show me the subpoena that you have, Colin. Or is it uploaded in the system here
Should
that I
be.
can?
Not seeing any attachment. Oh, I see it.
I will
So
say we sent subpoena.
So I don't think that this is, Colin, the subpoena that you did, you put custodian of records, employee unknown. So they're going to be like, oh, if you put someone's name on it, we got to find out who it is. I have no idea. But if you put someone's name on there, whoever the custodian is.
I think that's what the clerk's office put on the subpoena that they generate. And then on my attachment,
There's got to be a name to attach to it so that we can hold someone accountable. I don't know. I'm
Sheriff, they've got multiple people, from what I understand, that handle records with their entire department. And so they can designate who should be taking care of it.
how am I going to do a show cause on, you know what I mean? I need a name so I can do a show cause. So let's do this. I'll set you a week or a couple days to next week. Can you try to look into whoever the custodian of records is for that?
I've been trying, Judge. They've not returned the call. My paralegal called multiple times.
Then just set up a trial. And if they're not producing the records that you say that exist, then we'll handle it in trial.
Okay. I need to discuss that with my client, but
And we have 2 offers on there. And again, just for the record, we'll say the state did all that
He can't do anything with, you need to make an informed decision. You can't do that until you have everything in.
Right, yes, Your Honor. I'll
So-
just say for the record that for the state that we did all that we could. This seems like it's a sheriff's issue, not to put blame on them, but we did all that we were supposed to do. So we're trying to get the information. We
Find
share what we have.
a Person to subpoena. If they don't show up, then I'll have a show cause hearing. I have no problems doing that, but who do I do? Who do I show cause now?
Fair enough, Judge.
Show me who, show me, I'll do it. I have no problems.
To me, this is a team issue at this point, you know how old the case is, so.
I'm not holding it against you, you know,
And again, I stepped in,
I-
midstream here, but
but I need to know who. And if they don't comply, then we'll show cause them here.
it can help me
Yeah,
figure out who it is because the sheriff's office isn't calling us back,
we will keep
so.
defense informed on any further communications that we have.
Because I will get a subpoena out today.
Who do we reach out to? Let me think about it as well. Okay, and then let's set it for early next week. Or I mean, you need at least 10 days or the 14 for the subpoena to go out. But if you can get a name attached to it and I'll reach out to my staff as well to see, if they have any ideas as well as to who.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
All right. Of course.